So I'll keep my politics short this week. It's about caucusing in Washington state. We don't have primaries. You will not get a ballot in the mail. But what you will get is permission to go to the caucus and voice your support. Now, if you're looking to caucus for Bernie Sanders, the date is Saturday, March 26th. And if you're looking to caucus for Hillary or any of the Republicans, it's any other date. Pick one. Sunday the 27th. Next year sometime. No, I'm kidding. The caucuses for everyone is Saturday, March 26th. You go in, it's a great experience, I'm told. You go in and basically you form groups where you express support. You pick a delegate who goes up to the next level, and so on. And that's how the state's caucuses are picked. Now, J-Dog had asked me, all right, you've bugged me enough. Why should I support Burn Dog? And I have a few answers to that. I believe the leading Republican candidates are potentially dangerous to the economy, to national security, and certainly to our standing in the world. They want to go back to a time, a better time, a golden age that doesn't exist. And they're willing to use fear tactics to do it, to secure their place. And really, they're the party of the rich. All of the Republican candidates have billionaire backers, except Trump, who's proud to say, I have no billionaire backers because I'm a billionaire and I can fund this thing myself. Well, that's great. That's great. We should all be so noble as to have our own $1 billion, $4 billion war chest. And I'm still not sure what Trump is. Because if you look at, instead of going to the debates, he held his own fundraiser for veterans with the money going to his own foundation. Now, if you look at his other foundation, his one that existed for more than a week, the Trump Foundation, you'll find that they gave something like $50,000 to veterans and something like hundreds of thousands of dollars to Hillary Clinton. I mean, oh, I don't understand. Trump is a master promoter. He is a master of self-promotion like politics has probably never seen. And that's saying a lot because Obama was a master of promotion in ways we'd never seen. Anyway, I still think Trump is the wrong choice. Now, there's a lot of people say, what about Rand Paul? Rand Paul has some rhetoric that I like and some rhetoric that I find dangerous. Hillary, so let's get over to the Democrat side. I like Martin O'Malley. I like him. But he doesn't stand a chance. If you go look at the British betting sites where betting on the U.S. election is legal and encouraged, O'Malley stands something like 100-1 odds. It's not looking good for Martin. Besides, as I saw on Reddit the other day, he's got a name like a cartoon sheriff in a town composed entirely of bears. Anyway, so that leaves Bernie and Hillary. Now, policy-wise, they are very, very similar. Hillary is more moderate. If Bernie doesn't win the nomination, I will definitely vote for Hillary, but I won't stand up and cheer about it. I believe she's a better candidate than the Republicans. She has a very good resume. Secretary of State, Senator, First Lady. You said, well, that doesn't count. Well, if that doesn't count, stop blaming her for Clinton's policy decisions. Come on. Can't have it both ways. I just find that Clinton is a little... I feel she lacks sincerity. I feel she lacks the sincerity I need. And she's taken so much money from the health insurance industry and from Wall Street that I don't believe she would be as effective an agent for change as Bernie. Now, Bernie could realistically get in and not be able to get anything done. So maybe Hillary's incremental changes would be more effective. But Bernie's at least going to try. He's at least going to stand up to him. I'm not convinced his proposal to impose heavy transaction taxes on Wall Street speculation is going to help. I know there was a country I think it was a Nordic country, might have been, Sweden, that imposed a transaction tax and quickly had to repeal it because it was causing so much harm to their markets. Difference is, the U.S. market is kind of the gold standard. People will be less likely to defect from it. So why Bernie? Well, he's in no one's pocket. He has he has a super PAC, which proudly brought in $0 last quarter, as intended. He doesn't want super PAC money. He says, we will win this or we will lose this, but we will do it honestly. He's got more small donors than anybody else. He's got more individual donors than anybody else. His rally attendances are massive. I believe he's had more butts in the seats than anyone else so far from both parties. And he's just a different kind of candidate. So that's my pitch for Burn Dog. But no matter who you support, I do hope you will go out and caucus or primary, because to me, the strength of a democracy is the number of people participating. And if I could add a second thing to that, it would be how well researched and educated they are when they do it. And the good news is, if you decide not to, that gives my vote more weight. So go ahead, stay home. Let my vote count more than yours. For the beacon of democracy in the world, our voter turnout is really embarrassing. All right, that's my pitch for Burn Dog.